how do you advance in data analytics? In today's video, I will be walking you through 5 skills that can take your data analytics career to the next level. I have reviewed hundreds of resumes in my experience, and almost all of them have the same technical skill sets listed. So how do you stand out? Learning these 5 soft skills can give you that edge over your peers. These are the skills that you learn little by little and reap its benefits throughout your career. And at the end of this video, I'll teach you one trick to present data, and it has something to do with 3 little pigs. I think communication skills is something that is essential for all careers, but especially in data, it is very important to be precise and concise when communicating those insights to your business stakeholders. So when you start your career, you come with a lot of different technical knowledge: SQL, Python, statistics, predictive analytics, Power BI, and Tableau. All these technical skills give you the power to do the analysis and extract the information from data. But once you have that information, you have to then present that information to your stakeholders. That information will then be used by your business stakeholders to make data-driven decisions. One word or one jargon can add a lot of confusion to a conversation if the parties involved do not have a common understanding of what is being discussed. Let's say you have 4 visitors on your site, and out of those 4 visitors, 3 of them added products to their cart to purchase. Now, marketing team may see this as a 75% conversion rate, which is amazing. But on the sales side of the house, this number may not seem right. And that's because only 1 person has actually placed an order, making it a 25% conversion rate. This example shows why alignment on the definition of the metric is very important across teams, especially if they are sharing the same metric. I've curated a list of my favorite TED Talks on communication skills. I'll list them below in description if you want to check them out. On number 2, we have storytelling. Next time you're presenting the data to your stakeholders, I want you to think about 2 questions. 1, who is your audience? And 2, how well do they understand the data that you're about to present? Knowing your audience helps you understand what they care about. So for example, if you're presenting to business functions, make sure that you're explaining how the data can help them achieve their goals. If you're presenting the information to a technical audience, for example, an analytics forum, then probably your audience will care more about how you did this analysis rather than what this analysis is bringing to the business. Whenever I'm trying to tell a story through data, I love drawing inspiration from New York Times graphics. This New York Times article by J. Edward Moreno and Carl Russell is about electric vehicle sales in the US and Tesla's growing competition. They have used text at the top of the chart to talk about Tesla's numbers and use the chart below to show its competition. As you can see here, instead of legends, they have used arrows to show what different components of the chart represents. The color used for the 2 quarters are from the same family of colors but high in contrast, making it very easy to see the trend. This chart is simple yet effective. When you're in school, it's more likely that you only have 1 project to worry about. You know the start and the end of the project, and you have a rough timeline in mind. But when you're working for a company, it's rarely the case that you only have 1 project in flight. You will usually be working on multiple projects, and to add to the complexity of it all, the projects may be in different phases. There could be 1 project in the discovery phase versus another project that is ready for a readout, and that makes it very important for data analysts to have this time management skill. This helps you set the right expectations for your deliverables, and it is always better to underpromise and overdeliver than the other way around. One habit that has helped me in time management is creating a prioritized list of my tasks 1 week in advance and then time blocking each of them into my calendar. The information that you would be presenting would usually be complex because that's just the nature of our work. Some people believe that Einstein said, if you cannot explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. So next time when you're presenting a data concept to someone who doesn't have a data background, you can ask this question to yourself. With my explanation, can I make a child understand this concept? And if the answer is yes, you're good to go. If the answer is no, you need to simplify your explanation further. Let's take the clustering technique in machine learning, for example. If I take its definition from Wikipedia, put it on a slide, and read it, it may not be as easy for people with a non-data background to absorb all of this in a meeting setup. But if you show a visual instead, it becomes a lot easier to understand the gist of this algorithm quickly. In most data projects, there is a report or a dashboard that needs to be created. Now, this report or dashboard that you create for your users becomes your product. So thinking about how users are interacting with your product, that is pretty much user experience, becomes important for the success of the product. Peter Morwell, a pioneer in the UX field, created this honeycomb structure that highlights the 7 facets of user experience design. Thinking about these 7 facets while you're designing your dashboard can help improve the quality of the dashboard as well as its adoption. As promised at the beginning of the video, here's the bonus tip for you when you present your data. Do it in sets of 3s. People, for some reason, tend to remember things in 3s. Think 3 little pigs, 3 musketeers, or 3 blind mice. This tip is also Steve Jobs approved. If you remember, in 2011, he introduced iPad 2 as faster, thinner, and lighter. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you have any questions or suggestions on what I should make next, drop me a comment, and I'll be making more videos like this, so please subscribe. Thank you for watching.